Hi everyone, my name's EdieAnne. I'm a superstar director and I have been with Scentsy for almost 10 years. I'd like to think that what we're going to talk about right now is something that I know a lot about, and some of it is because I've experienced some of the really rough times around creating and introducing it to the public, but also because I've had a lot of successes with it. I live in a town of 192 people, so virtual reality, virtual partying, social distancing has all been part of my experience, part of my growth, and part of my business for at least that 10 years, if not longer. So I want to share with you based on online partying, right? We can't go into people's homes right now, so we're going to talk about virtual partying, and I'm going to give you 5 tips to help you to be the most successful that you can online. The very first tip that I want to give you is to, and I know that this is going to sound harsh, but get over your fears. Just get over them. And the biggest part of this is that we are very fearful of the unknown. Well, how does it become unknown? Or how does it become known? We got to do it. Just got to do it, right? So the best way to do that is to have fun with it. And when you have fun with it, you tend to want to do it and it becomes less overwhelming and it's something that we all can do. All right. So first of all, if I can do this, you can do this. I know you can do this. This is so up your alley. It's something that you can do because you are able to do home parties. If you're able to stand in front of people and talk in front of actual physical beings, you can do this, no problem. You're not even in front of actual people. You're on a camera. I'm talking to you, but there ain't nobody here, right? There's nobody here. So you can totally do this, all right? Best way to do it, like I said, is to have fun with it. When you lose the fun, you don't want to do it anymore. So let's not lose the fun. So that's tip number 1. How do we have fun? How do we get over it? By making things simple, by making things easy. And the best way to do that is to hostess coach. Share the responsibility, right? Kind of delve it out to a few people. Delegate, right? Maybe have somebody help you as another consultant in your party during the time that you're running the party. Have them be kind of a co-consultant with you, and just to maybe answer questions or instigate some interaction, that sort of thing. But the hostess is also going to be your team player, right? There's somebody that needs to help you during the party. Why? People buy from people they trust, and typically they're going to have trust in the hostess already because obviously if the hostess is inviting them, they're probably a friend of theirs, a friend or a family member, right? So the trust level between the guest and the hostess already exists. You need to gain that trust. The best way to gain that trust is through the hostess. So if the hostess is interacting in your party, then it's going to be easier for you to gain the trust of the guests. So hostess coaching is super, super important. She needs to know what you expect from him or her, right? So make sure that you are writing a list for them. Keep it simple. If it's too hard and it's overwhelming, they're not going to do it either. You wouldn't want to, right? So they're not going to either. So keep it super simple, okay? Sometimes when you're hostess coaching, you can actually have them invite people in to help them be the hostess of the party. I call those people VIPs. So sometimes I will collect 3 to 5 names of people that the person wants to delegate as a VIP. I send them a little packet in the mail with maybe a scent circle, a couple testers, some order forms, that sort of thing. And that way they can collect some orders for the hostess. And also at that point now they've got a little bit of a buy-in as far as ownership to that party because they've already received something. So they're probably going to be more likely to interact during the party as well. Okay. So make sure that when they select the VIP that person is also invited to the party because then it's kind of a moot point. Okay. So 1, have fun. 2, delegate, hostess coach, get some VIPs, get another consultant to help with you. Get some people to lift you up during the process, okay? 3, go live. I know that seems like a no-brainer, but a lot of people are very fearful of going live. Don't be fearful. Again, you would stand up in front of people. It's a lot easier to do it in front of a camera when there's absolutely nobody around, right? And you could potentially just, be yourself and not have to worry about getting all dolled up and dressed up. I mean, that's totally up to you. I don't do it. I mean, look, I got the whole Corona gray going on here, right? Go live. It's the best way to have a party. Static posts are just not in anymore. They're boring, right? People want this live interaction. They want to be able to see you. They want to hear you, right? They want to see your facial inflections or inflections. I don't know the word. Be authentic. Be yourself. If you mess up, who cares? Nobody cares. They just are going to be able to relate to you that much better, okay? Go live, show the product, talk about the product, experience the product, okay? I need my computer light back on. Experience the product with them, right? You have the ability to do all of that when you're live, okay? I typically will set up all of my product in front of me so they can't actually see it. And the camera will be here on a tripod, and I'll show the product and talk about the product and ask the guests if they've tried the product and what their favorite product is and all of that stuff, right? That's how you're going to interact on live. But it's so important. And there's so many platforms to go live on now. You could do Zoom. You could actually go live on TikTok. You can go live on Instagram. You can go live on Facebook. On YouTube, you can go live. There are just so many different ways that you can go live. Use it. Use it. Do it, okay? If you're a little concerned, create yourself a private Facebook group. Go live in there, start practicing. Once you get practiced up and you feel better about it, then absolutely do it, okay? The other thing that you could potentially do, and I'm not necessarily recommending this, but it is a possibility, is that you can set your camera up so that it's actually looking at the product and you're talking behind the camera. That way they don't have to see you, okay? That's a possibility. But we want to see you. We want to see your face. We want to hear your voice. We want to relate with you, okay? And especially in this time of not being able to physically connect, this is our way of connecting. We have no excuse to not connect. We have so much technology that actually gives us the ability to connect. So use it, okay? So that's number 3. Number 4, theme your parties. That's part of making it fun, right? So recently I created a Plinko party. Plinko parties are based off of the Price is Right Plinko. It's been super fun. People love it. We've got bingo parties. People are doing bingo parties right now. Create a themed party and have fun with it, right? Have fun with it. We've had scavenger hunt parties. Those are themed, right? Create a theme, have fun with it. Make sure your hostess has been coached on how it's going to work. Include them in that. Have fun with it, okay? And number 5, which is my final tip, is to use your resources. Use your resources. So we have fragrance guides. We have product guides. We have our catalog. These are things that I actually use during my parties. There's so much good information here. I don't need anything else, right? I can use the table of contents in my catalog to be my outline for the party. So that way I don't forget any products, right? So these are super successful tools that we already have in our arsenal. Use them, okay? So all of the guides that we have, we can use our PWS. Use your website. We have a tool that customers can use too. Why can't we use it? The fragrance families are on there, right? All of the product information is on there, right? So that we can explain to them how a product works or what it's like or what it smells like, descriptions, that sort of thing. It's all there for us already, right? And of course we have our workstation. We have Scentsy Success, which has a ton of resources for us, right? Utilize those. We also have FAQs, frequently asked questions. Those are documents on our workstation that you can utilize. My suggestion is print out something, like if you are going to be doing a product spotlight on diffusers, maybe print out the product FAQ for the diffusers. That way you have all of the information right at your fingertips and you don't have to go searching for it, right? So prepare for your party beforehand by utilizing the resources that we already have. Okay. All right, guys, that's all I have for you today. 5 tips to make your online presence, your online parties a success. Super simple. Keep it simple. Don't overthink it. Don't overwork it. Don't let fear stand in your way. Let's do this. We're all into this together, right? So we can make this happen. We can be super successful in our business. And I know I'm doing it right now. So that means you can do it too. All right? Have a great day. Good luck.